Coffee is happening. We're starting the day. It's actually our last bit of. Oh, I never told you guys. Gloria, the amazing Gloria, came, knocked on my door with her daughter, and gave me this with such joy. And they translated on her phone a present from us to you. So we have the next coffee ready to go, but the hazelnut one is about to run out. Yes, I'm sure it's going to be very nice. So I've just been thinking, what the hell am I doing with my life? And I've got another week in, a bit more actually, about 10, no, I don't know. I've got some time in Lake Bacalar, it's definitely at least a week. And I'm super ready to move on. Like, I'm not, I'm fine, I can definitely do another week here, but it's, we've done it. We've done Lake Bacalar. I guess I am just living. And there's definitely a sense of relaxation and peace. For example, I'm not desperate to smoke first thing in the morning. I think I had 2 coffees yesterday before I haven't had a cigarette for quite a while now, actually. Basically just because I've just been smoking weed instead. But it's not been like first thing in the morning, and I'm feeling that again today. So I think that's 3 days in a row now where I'm not like wanting to smoke first thing in the morning. So that's definitely an effect of leaving the UK, stress levels going down, and niceness around me. But at the same time, I'm a bit bored, so I'm like, okay, let's start thinking about the next destination. So I've just been looking into Belize. It's like £50 a night for a hotel. I don't really see the point. And somebody was telling me that the people are basically African descendants. And I don't want to be around that. Like, I've left the UK because I have serious fatigue. I'm just exhausted by them. Every time I go on the internet, all I see is fatiguers stomping on people's heads with their zero empathy and their zero impulse control. So I'm not interested in paying top prices to go to a country and be around fatiguers again. So, I'm thinking just fly to Chiapas. So I put flights from Chetulum, which is near me, to Chiapas, and they come out at like £200 to £300, but they're 22 hours long. So then I've broken it up and I've been like, okay, let's just fly to Mexico City and then to Chiapas. So they're like hour and a half flights. So I don't understand why Skyscanner was saying 22 hours, but anyway. So I'm thinking I might fly to Mexico City, do 2 days there because I will hate it, but I might as well see it. And then on to Chiapas. But then Guatemala's quite close. I'm like, oh, I might as well just fly to Guatemala. But I've done zero research on Guatemala, you won't be surprised to find out. I've also done zero research on Chiapas. I've done zero research. I mean, I thought I was flying to South America, for goodness sake, and it's Mexico, and it's is it Central America, I believe? These people who like to get all like, oh, this is called this, and a man decided that it's called this, and they told it us in school, so it really matters, and you're so dumb because you said South America. Knowledge, rather than life experience. What retards. So yes, you can have your little finger pointing, laughing. At least I'm here. At least I'm actually experiencing it. You can fucking laugh from your little knowledge ball while you're living. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to slag off people in the UK who are conscious and are living in tyranny and know they're living in tyranny. But it's these people who think that they're better than because they work in an office and have a mortgage. As if I haven't done all that. I mean, I never did the office. I just skipped that because that's for total plebs. But I did do it. I did it for about 3 months. Yeah, plebs will pleb. Other news. As much as I love Gloria, my flat never got cleaned. Because I just moved in a hurry and moved straight in after those Mexican guys. I was already in, so. And I was waiting all day for them to come and clean, and they didn't. She said she'd clean tomorrow, and she hasn't. I mean, it is disgusting. As in, it's dirty. And I still haven't got the 2,500 off the main guy who said he'd give it me on Monday, so I'm going to text him today. I don't think there's any chance he's going to try and scam me, and if not, I'll go and talk to Gloria. There's no way she'd have it, because she can just tell she's just got such good energy. But there's ants everywhere now, like on day 3. It really needs a clean. So yeah, not great. Anyway, let's drink some coffee. So luckily I still have some of this stuff from Thailand, which is really helping with mosquitoes. It's amazing stuff, tiger balm type stuff. Is there an equivalent that's sold in Mexico? Because I will run out soon. The real reason for me to go to Belize are these Mayan structures, which I would really like to see and more feel. Like, I'm sure the vibration out there is going to be incredible. But it's not that big a pull. Like, really, I just want somewhere nice to live. Like Chiapas really looks like it fits that bill. And yeah, the whole like just going somewhere for 2 days to see something, like, I'm willing to do it, but not for £50 a night and a load of fatigues as well. Like, it's just too much. I'm much more interested in living and peace and stillness than seeing stuff. So yeah, I think we might be throwing Belize out of the water. Out of the water? Record pre-coffee, Tom. We've learnt. Speaking of which, it's ready to go. So yeah, I'm also gonna try and get in that other flat today. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm so fed up with every night going to bed with a beat, with a bass, with a vibration. And not a good kind of vibration, a really crappy low vibration. It's horrible. Boom, 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 boom. I hate this flat. Oh, maybe I can do it. Maybe, you know, maybe money doesn't really matter. I've just got my first payment from YouTube. So that's like, that's amazing. That's such a landmark moment after over a year of YouTube, and I've got my first £832 and 6 pennies. I'm not sure how they've worked it out, because there's definitely more on there than that, but fine. I've had a couple more men join my men's group. And then thank you so much, Joshua. Joshua's just put a really sweet donation into my bank. And Colin, thank you very much as well. That's super kind. Thanks, guys. So yeah, maybe I should just go to Belize and bosh £50 on a hotel, but it's the hassle of it as well. Because I definitely don't want to stay there long term. So it's like going there to just see something and then moving on fast. Like, I just don't think I've got the energy for it. I just don't think that's where I'm at. Whoa, crazy, man. Just when I thought the donations were slowing down, buy me a coffee, there's been a lot. We've had Jane, we've had Danny H, we've had Gravison, we've had Nick, we've had Jason, we've had Stevie. Whoa. Whoa! Thank you, guys, that's unbelievable. Okay, so I'm trying to play a mental game with myself, a mental exercise. If I take price out of it, do I want to see Belize? I think the answer is yes. I think I do. I mean, that's only even an option because of you guys, so I'm so grateful. I feel like when I'm getting all these donations, I should go and see Belize. Anyway, this video will be released before I have to make that decision, so let me know what you think in the comments. Should I focus on my energy and being peaceful, or should I focus on the YouTube channel? Is that why you guys are donating? What the hell's going on? So I'm just watching some videos about Belize, and first of all, other travel channels are so crap. I never used to watch them. That light's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Yeah, I've never really watched them. There's a reason why, because they're just so boring. But they don't look like fatiguers to me, they look like Mexicans. What's going on? Someone said in the comments they're fatiguers. Quite a few people have, in fact. So shiny and perfect. Like, what about your shit in your pants, mate? It looks like we're going to a Starfort, guys. Nick sent a Nick sent a donation, and the message was you could choose between a coffee and a Starfort. Very much appreciated. And then Jason has put Starfort, love your work. So Jason has paid for us to go to a Starfort, so we'll be doing that today. Are you excited? I was a bit naive yesterday, shock. Yeah, I managed to get sunburn. Like, I'm always so careful when it comes to sunburn. Like, yeah, obviously I don't use sun cream, it's awful stuff. So yeah, I don't really take any chances. Anyway, I did yesterday, and I was probably in it for maybe between 2 and 3 hours. And yeah, it's not really bad, it's just like a light stinging But yeah, my shoulders and back of my neck, so I've got my hat tilted now. I'm going to be super careful. Anyway, I thought I'd come and get a takeaway smoothie from this place. Really good smoothies. If you remember, we've been here before. And then yes, I'll carry on with my YouTube stuff. Hello, mate. Milkshake. A milkshake? Si. Fresa? Fresa? Fresa?
Ah, sí.
You have? Si.
¿Quiere uno?
Uno takeaway?
Para llevar.
Si.
Okay.
Gracias. So like last time, there is no fresa, there is no mango, there's just the melon option, which is fine, she's just great. She's just asked me, licuado or agua? Well, agua means water, so what does licuado mean? So I said licuado, so we'll see what we get. I'm really looking forward to getting the SIM card situation sorted out and having 2 phones, or 1 phone and 1 YouTube device, and having a translator app so I know what I'm getting. Well, you see her back right pocket, another one keeping a phone on their body all the time. I've just released a video on Not Today Satan, but the title is about something completely different. It's going to be something like, I got it wrong. But at the end I share a video about this. It's really not good. Anyone need a t-shirt? Bless him, man. It's the English equivalent of working in a call centre, and it just like that woman is so clearly not interested, and oh, it's just horrible. I hate it. Oh god. As in, I hate it for her. Like, it makes me feel uncomfortable as well, like having to say no. But just oh man, just the constant rejection these people face. It's horrendous, isn't it? Oh, she left me alone. Sweet! How many people do you think they need to ask to get a sale? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was 100. Gracias. So she just came out saying no, and I knew because, well, I guess I was like no big. She was like no big. So we've got 2, and licuado seems to mean liquid. There's to be a lot of confusion. The 3 of them are discussing how much it is. I don't know if licuado is more. Very interesting, because it clearly says on the menu it's 45, but whatever. We'll just get with the flow. Licuado mean big. Maybe licuado means big. Maybe I've got a grande. I don't know what's going on. Gracias. Thank you. Okay, so I've been given... Okay, so I've obviously... Licuado obviously means big, or maybe they think I ordered 2. I've been given 10 pesos change instead of 55. I gave them 100. So I've no idea what's happened, but I seem to have a lot of licuado, less cashicho, but it's all good here. I think I've just created my best ever thumbnail, or maybe not best ever, but it's a good one. I mean, it's got a picture of me in a plastic bag, which is just funny. And then I thought I'd just lean into the accusations, lean into the haters, and play along with their silly little game. So I've entitled it Grifting to Make It in Mexico or something like that. I just really like it, and by now you'll have seen it, so yeah, hopefully you liked it too. I've been staying in to try and stay out of the sun, but it's time for a walk. I just find the energy and mentality of haters absolutely gobsmacking. There's one woman who has commented over all my channels, the same comment, over 4 times now, I think. Well, her first comment was, I hope someone dobs you in for working without a work permit abroad, you little rat. And then I just put, that's like working within the economy. It's not classed as, you know, YouTubers aren't classed in that. And then she wrote a load of rhetoric, which is written 4 times, about how they are. Now I've looked at it and it's ambiguous, like many of the laws in these places, it's ambiguous. But essentially it's passive income. I mean, it's like saying if a businessman came on holiday here and did a conference call, it would be classed as working. Or if somebody sold a stock or a share while they were here, it would be classed as working. I mean, it's just totally impractical. But anyway, the fact that she's commented it 4 times and she's so obsessed with me and my life rather than her own, this, you know, the opposite of live and let live. I just can't get my head around it. Like this desire to want to ruin things, to want to cause problems in people's lives. You know, I get it's because I've triggered her with what I say, but I'm not causing problems in people's lives. I'm on my own channel just putting what I see as the truth out there, and it's up to people whether they watch it or not. I'm not coming for anyone, and it's that mentality that I just can't get my head around at all. And then there's the whole MI5 agent thing. Like, whilst I totally applaud and encourage people to never fully trust anyone who's on the internet, particularly if they're on mainstream channels, it's always good to have I'm trying to stay out of the sun, trying to find streets that have got shade, which is pretty challenging. It's always good to have a healthy level of suspicion, and to always never fully put your trust in anyone. But these, like, he's an MI5 agent, controlled opposition with no evidence at all. Just, it's the same as people who write nonce and stuff like that. Like, just trying to destroy your reputation with no evidence and no. It's just that desire to destroy someone. I just really can't understand it. And there's like, the people that are agreeing with the guy that's writing MI5 agent are like, they're just not interested in truth. Like, they've no interest in truth at all. They're the same people who are getting triggered by me talking about the jab. They're not interested in truth. They're interested in reinforcing their own very fragile outlook on existence, their belief in democracy, essentially. That's what it all comes from. Like that woman who's obsessing about work permits and all that. It's all like her addiction to the system, or her, subconsciously knowing she's trapped in the system. But it will probably show up as like, I'm a patriot, you should pay your taxes, the NHS is great, probably even safe and effective, she's probably even that dim. It's all such a projection of their own entrapment. But if somebody steps out of that box, if someone beats the system, they just want to destroy it, they can't bear it. And it's sad, it's just really sad. But it's also exhausting, it is exhausting from my point of view. But what I realise is, essentially we manifest our own futures, and the universe will only give you what you're able to hold. And all of this is training. Obviously there's a part of me that wants and believes that this is going to blow up, and that I'm going to have a lot of eyes on me. And there's even, so I am not for a minute actually saying I believe this or think this will happen. But what's kind of coming through today is, look at Jordan Peterson, for example. And I'm sure he's actually controlled opposition, but I'm talking on a more practical level than that. He blows up, he offers a lot of wisdom and advice to people, he also gets incredible amounts of hate. I mean, anyone, you could replace the name Jordan Peterson with anyone. And so if I'm calling into my life blowing up, I'm not sure why I'm doing that, because it will come with so much hassle. But there's definitely a part of me that is. And there's definitely a part of me that believes I have something to offer, and that my voice should be heard. I really believe I can help people. I feel like my men's group, all these things are conspiring to sort of show me this, basically. That my men's group is showing that. And the comments I get on here, on a whole, are showing that. So it's like training, you've got to learn to deal with this level of hate, this level of plebbery. You've got to learn to be able to hold it before the universe gives you more. Like, if I blew up now, hypothetically, obviously I know it's not going to happen, and I'm not even saying I want it to happen, because it would, if it happened now, it would be too much for me, for sure. But let's just say hypothetically I blew up like Jordan Peterson now. I won't be able to handle it, it'd be way too much. He had a breakdown of some sort, didn't he? Obviously a breakthrough, really. But people see them as breakdowns. It's a lot to hold. So there's no way. So it's like, the universe always gives you what you're ready for, step by step, slowly, slowly. And my trajectory is pretty fast, and it is a lot to hold. I've had a nice afternoon. I've just been lying down, listening to YouTube, a little bit of silence. I had scheduled a live for this evening, but my mate didn't text me. I imagine he's probably feeling the same. It's probably just a day where, for me, I was relieved that I didn't get the text, because what I'm saying, just need a day of chilling, because it's a lot to hold. Well, whilst like on an individual level, I don't feel I get particularly triggered by the comments. As a whole, energetically, and the psychic attacks and all that going on, it's a lot. It's a lot to hold. So yeah, I'm just trying to really honour that and recognise that and give myself the rest I need. Yeah. Yeah, it's a funny one, this YouTube game. Like, you know, it's like anything in this world. There's the yin and the yang, there's the good and the bad. And it's like the extremes of both sides. Yeah, that's really what it is. There's not much middle ground with this role. You know, it's all the best stuff in life, like being able to live like this and getting attention and the dopamine hits of likes and yada yada yada. But then there's the like being out there and having people lying about you and creating stories about you, not really having much control over where that gets posted, and you know, not even really controlling it in my own comments. I only delete people who call me a nonce, because it's just like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? It's just fucking, it's ridiculous. But I let people spout whatever other nonsense they want, because I don't want to, you know, I believe in free speech. You know? So yeah, that's what's going on for me today. And then I should wait because I need the names, but I've had a really kind donation, and yeah, it's making me think I definitely need to do Belize, like for the channel, for you guys, as a sort of payback to everything you've given me, the support you've shown me financially, just incredible. So to not go to Belize over money doesn't feel right. So we are going to go to Belize, and then I think we're just going to chip to Chiapas. Oh my god. After being quiet for a few videos, Richard Bicker is having an absolute meltdown. Now his comments don't trigger me at all, they're just hilarious. That is, oh my goodness. So he's the best one out of his, I think, 8 comments on my last video was, I'm going to show these videos to my kid to show him the importance of working hard and getting his GCSEs. That poor kid. I mean, for one, he'll have made sure his kid got the old woo-woo, so he won't even make it to adulthood. Somebody's interested in him, to feel me. He won't even make it to adulthood. And 2, what you're training him for? A system that's going to be gone to AI in 2 years' time, again, before he even makes it to adulthood. This is a problem with being brainwashed and enforcing it on your children. We've already taken away his future, because I know you'll have done this with him. But yeah, oh, the schooling system, let's get him trained to be a bot in the awful enslavement system that won't even exist soon. And by the time, if you don't escape and if you don't wake up, you're all going to be on universal basic income, which plebs like you will think, oh, it's amazing, the government care about us so much, we're just looking after us. Not, they are making sure that they are the hand that the mouth feeds them, making sure that they have complete say over what you do and where you go, because they're your only means for survival. But yeah, keep going, Richard. Thanks for boosting my videos, mate. I just find the universe so funny, the fact that it's named him Richard Bicker. I mean, Richard couldn't be more of a normie name, could it? Silly to be awake Richards out there. And then Bicker as his second name. I mean, my goodness, he's living up to that. Oh, it's approaching about 5 o'clock, so the midday sun has eased off. I thought we'd go for a walk. We're going to go to that awesome restaurant where I had the mixter, the one with the grasshopper on the menu. Yeah, so the universe constantly reflecting, as I was saying earlier, sending me the training I need in the form of haters, and the self-doubt and the questions that one has to ask to become stronger. But then at the same time, it's just totally supporting me. And you know, that's you guys. The universe is using you guys to keep me going, to show me that I'm meant to be doing this. And obviously that is in so many ways. Everyone who likes, everyone who comments, so massively appreciated. And then when people send me donations, it's just like, oh, it's a big confidence boost, and it really helps me to see the love. Like, I mean, it's serious love that is being sent here. So yeah, quite a number of you have supported me over the last couple of days. S. Neil, party on pal was his message. Spen, thank you brother. S. Moore, Tom the Mexican man. K. Graham, thank you so much. Buy me a coffee. We've had Nick Williams, Gravison, Danny H, Jane, thank you so much, that's so generous. We're definitely going to Belize off the back of that. Stevie, Jason, thank you so much, guys. Incredible. Just incredible. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Obviously both practically, but more than that, I can't really put it into words. It's just incredible. Thank you so much. Mexicans enjoying their afternoon. Here we are. I was going to say, I don't see any smoke. Oh, great. Oh well, I had a nice walk and I got a Not Today Satan video done, but yeah, that's a shame. I was looking forward to that. I am getting a little bit bored of a burger as good as it is. So, do we carry on along here and try and find something? No, let's go to a proper restaurant, seeing as we've had some really kind people help make this life more enjoyable. Thank you again. Wow. Actually, I will go to the Oxo and get 3 packs of those awesome nuts. They are definitely the best nuts. Very nice variety inside, and ooh, they're very spicy. Confused by this place. I don't know if you can see, but it's like, you know, really high prices. I don't get what they're selling. You wouldn't expect a place like that. Okay, so they're selling meat by the kilo and quarter kilo. What did we pay for a kilo? I think it was 200. Seems super pricey, that. Anyway, I've been looking at Chiapas prices. All I've done is look at hotels, and wow. Yeah, people are telling me that I'm in the tourist part of Mexico, and that's why it's super expensive. But yeah, Chiapas, I mean, I think the hotels are a quarter of the price, so I think that's real Mexico. So who runs that area? Is it, who runs it? That's all I'll say. I don't want to speak about Mexico. Don't want to upset anyone in Mexico. But yeah, it seems that there's very different areas in Mexico, so is Chiapas safe? I would imagine it is, as it's a tourist area. Yeah, it looks amazing. I'm really excited about going there. But yeah, we are going to go to Belize. We're going to do it. We're going to go to a place called Orange Walk, which is where the Mayan structures are. And then I guess we'll go to Belize City. And then from there, fly to Mexico City. We'll have a couple of days in Mexico City. And then we'll fly to Chiapas. Here we have some more Mexican roadworks. Hole filling is happening, more than we get in the UK. It's amazing, isn't it, how bad the roads are in the UK. If only, hola! If only we had real work. Well, no, it's not about the people, it's about the government. I'm just going to shut up because that's all wrong. But you know what I'm trying to say. Nuts. And we're going to try this crispy bar thing. How exciting. There's a very expressive chap over there. How are you doing, man? Oh yeah, I was speaking to him the other day. He's super friendly. I missed the bit where he went, yo bro, and put up the V sign. So yes, I forgot. I should have remembered him from the other day. Big character. Hola! A few of you commented on that really skinny dog we saw. I think this is the road I saw it on. So yeah, somebody very rightly pointed out, but it's still worth feeding, of course. Even if it's got worms. The problem is it's challenging because the dog was scared of me, so it's, you know, you see it, then you go back to the shop and get some food. Will you ever see it again? If I could get it to follow me, get some sort of relationship with it, it'd be a very different matter. But yeah, it's difficult. It's one of the saddest things out here. Like a new bar is being built, Mexican workmen. And this looks like Bradford. There's a big cement pillar. I wonder what that's going to be used for. Presumably that's something to do with that place. Maybe it's going to go in this hole. Ooh, all the questions. Answer if he knows. Answering a question from a few episodes ago, the mechanic clearly isn't dead because that was blue. I'm sure it was blue. Am I right? Was that blue? It's changed. It's quite a run of wall art coming up. I'll try and pick up the pace because I can't really think of much narration. Ooh, hearts. Alright, interesting. I do think wall art is worth showing. Maybe it speaks for itself. Big flamingo. And then that one. Another Bradford shot. Or many places in the UK now. Oh, Chicken Boy's not open either. It's all going wrong. Look at this, fabulous. I mean, my goodness, look at that. Just take that in. What a stunning, I don't even know what to call it. Is it a tree? Is it a plant? Look at the formation of it. It's just spectacular. Yeah, so as these bits die off, it does become bark. So it is a tree. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ain't nobody breaking into this guy's pad. Super secure. When I get back to, well, when I get home, I'm going to Google massages in Lake Bacalar. Somebody was saying you need a good lymphatic clear out by a massage, and I couldn't agree more. So yeah, hopefully we'll find one. I reckon, oh, it's going to be between $30 and $50, but I think it will really help. Tomorrow we're going to go to a star fort, but now we're going to go and try and find some scram. I'm dangerously close to a restaurant we always go to, and to be honest, if it wasn't for YouTube I would go again, but I am thinking it would definitely be better for you guys if we varied it up a little bit. Further down the way was that really nice restaurant that I showed you that was really nicely done, so let's go and have a look at that. This guy's done for the day. Seems to mainly just be sandwiches. Fish and chips, what do you reckon? It's not a bad price that, $7.50. Let's do it. Very nice space. I love the big fans getting rid of all the mosquitoes. That is amazing. Gracias.
¿Español o inglés?
English. I'll go with the fish and chips, thank you. Gracias. Yeah, it's a really amazing menu. Like, so varied. It's got all like hummus and toast. It's the first time I've seen hummus. It's got avocado and toast. This place is amazing. It's a really fancy fish and chips. Drink it will come with mushy peas and curry sauce. I doubt it. Guacamole, no doubt. And salsa. Citronella, yeah, amazing. There's a lot of mosquitoes and she's just given me a natural repellent. Gracias. Yeah, I've been having a right little struggle with that. Well, that's really nice stuff. You can definitely tell it's natural. I'm going to scrub it all over my body. And today we've got relationship watch for the lesbian variety. Oh, another one with a phone in the pocket. Oh, what do? You just got to let them do it, ain't you? Wow, look at that. That looks fantastic. Oh, and I think that might be tartar sauce. What are these things? An interesting addition. So it looks fantastic. I'm very happy, but I've not been given a knife and fork. It's flashing red. What does that mean? Good.
You need a receipt?
No.
No? Okay.
And that's for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Look at me leaving a 15% tip. Yeah, you're teaching me, guys. You're teaching me. Pass it on and all that. Very nice. That was really good. Really good restaurant. Really good service. Really nice atmosphere. I think it rivals this one, you know. It was very good. And yes, as I was sat there eating, I realised it is good to try different restaurants, and we had a really good one yesterday too. So yes, I think I need to stop just going to the same place every day out of fear of getting a bad meal, which I haven't had a single bad meal yet. I remember when I first got to Thailand, oh my god, maybe it's this trauma that makes me go to the same restaurant all the time. So I landed in Bangkok, which is just, as far as I'm concerned, a hellhole. Like I was going to say I get why people like it. I mean, I can kind of understand why some people would like it, but it's just so not me. Oh, thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you. I leave that everywhere. Thank you. Again, we've left the bloody sombrero. It's a good job I didn't say anything nasty about them. There was nothing nasty to say. They were very chatty and very lovely, and it was just like, oh, we'll leave them alone. And then there we go, proving how lovely they were. I was yammering about something, wasn't I? What was that? My first meal in Bangkok. So landed in Bangkok and I caught a train, I think, to a city. And the pavements in Bangkok aren't great. And I had a big heavy suitcase on wheels. It was so hot, it was so humid, it was so busy. It was mental. And anyway, I finally got, I mean, the first stop was a cannabis shop. And then I finally got to my hotel and just collapsed there and smoked a load of joints. And then I went for a meal, and
no one spoke English. I went to a little cheap, street restaurant. Kind of pointed at what some other people had, but basically just a load of raw fish turned up, and I didn't. It was a real overwhelm moment. It was a real moment of what have I done? I'm not going to make it in Thailand. And my plan was to stay in Bangkok for a week, but after 2 days I flew to Chiang Rai, and that's when it started to get a bit better. But it wasn't really until Pai that I felt like I'd found somewhere where I could live. But yeah, that first meal in Bangkok, man. There's been nothing like that here. It's been, the food is. Hey, Gloria!
Hola,
Hola, buenas tardes!
Oh, su camarita.
Oh! She just told me I have a small penis. I have no idea, but she did do this. But just to finish it off, well, the food in Thailand is probably better, like more phenomenal and more varied. I think if you're having English palate, then you'll probably prefer Mexican food. Although it is spicy. Oh, it looks like it's storm time. I could hear that tree from outside. I thought it was raining, but no, it's just the winds at the moment. But yeah, it's about to kick off. Yeah, even a Mexican surprise. Whoa! Big wind! Can you hear the rain? The rain is crashing down. I think it's going to be a very wet evening. I'm leaving for the night. I'm actually watching a very in-depth documentary, a new one, called The Agenda. Very much worth watching if you still believe in democracy or you're not quite sure about what's going on in the crazy world. I'm not sure I'll make it all the way through. But yeah, really, I would have looked this a few years ago. I'd have been glued to it. So yes, very much recommend The Agenda if you want to know what's going on in the world. If you don't feel you do already know what's going on, but I know most of the people watching this channel already do. Please like and subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. Thank you for your support. Richard Bickert, you're an absolute idiot. See you all later. Even you, Richard.